First, I'll say that the Vancouver Art Book Fair is my favorite time of year. The Vancouver Art Book Fair is a publishing event in Vancouver, Canada, and we try to represent local and international art publishing. So that can range anywhere from small press run all the way up to like museum and gallery collections.
Vancouver Art Book Fair is comprised of about 6 part-time staff members, and it's overseen by a board of directors because we are non-for-profit, and we also have an amazing team of volunteers that help run the actual day of the fair. We have approximately about 5,000 people that come to the fair over the weekend, and something that is really important to us is being able to make this fair free and accessible to as many people as possible.
Would you be willing to ask our robot a question?
Art can be a little bit scary for people. You know, walking into a white cube gallery can be intimidating, but coming here, it's very friendly. You can speak to the people who make the art. You can ask them about it. It's really hands-on and tactile. Kids love it, adults love it. You know, it's for everyone.
Having the fair at Emily Carr, just because we have a bigger space, it allows us to include more exhibitors and more artist projects, so we can really show off all of the great talent that's in the city.
The Vancouver Art Book Fair is kind of magical. It brings like people from all over Canada, from all over the world. You don't get just books. You get ideas of books. You get what goes into books. You also just meet people who have ideas, and that's really that's awesome.
Vancouver Art Book Fair is the first art book fair in Canada, and it's the biggest art book fair in Canada, and it's also the first art book fair on the west coast of North America. Shows you what's going on in the entire world in the artist book community. The Vancouver Art Book Fair was started by Tracy Stefanucci.
She really tried to make Vancouver a spot on the map for independent publishing. Previous to the fair, Vancouver was a really hard spot for small press publishing. Tracy put a lot of effort into making Vancouver a place that was hospitable. We were really able to foster a community that comes out and supports us every year.
In terms of what the fair brings to the community, the fair is a community itself. The fair provides an opportunity for a community to exist.
So an art book fair will have everything from magazines and books to artist projects. We have installations here, we have little mini exhibitions, and then we also have talks that they usually cover ground of a crossover between publishing and art. So it's a fruitful ground in the art world and also in the publishing world.
It's really an opportunity to share knowledge, to think about publishing in different ways, and really build that dialogue around books, what they mean in the 21st century, and what they could mean in the future.
From an exhibiting perspective, Vancouver Art Book Fair has given me a platform to develop my practice. Because when I began publishing, I did a lot of smaller run press, and you can't find distribution for that outside of events like this.
I think zines are such a great and easy sort of platform for somebody to start working on things. It can really be about anything, so it's really exciting or liberating to start out with a zine and then work towards making a bigger book.
Art Book Week is a series of events that kind of launch with the Vancouver Art Book Fair that includes different community events like publication launches, open studios that engage communities that aren't able to physically be at the fair, and just to activate the community for a week.
I think it's been exciting to see all the people that it touches and all the people that are affected by the fair get a chance to share what they do. I think just like the interest and motivation to do artist publishing grew. So I think that's a great thing.
These fairs are an opportunity for people to kind of gather, share information. It really brings the publishing forward in a lot of ways.
Very inspiring. It's such a creative and talented group of people that come every year, and they work so hard to produce their publications and books, so it's exciting to be able to support them and to bring audiences to see what they do.
It's so inspiring to see what other people are working on, and it's also like a great opportunity to meet people, and I feel like my personal community grows.
For me, what's most inspiring about the Vancouver Art Book Fair is just how intense everyone is about this art form and how much they love it. I think this particular medium too, it's about accessibility. It's a cutting edge art form, but it's also kind of for everyone, which is not something you always find in the art world. So that's my favorite thing about art books and Vancouver Art Book Fair.